Welcome to the Auto Dealer Accelerator, an inside's guide to growing your market share and dominating your competition. I'm going to show you how to increase leads, generate quality leads, and increase sales without increasing your advertising budget, spending tons of time or money, or hiring staff. I really appreciate you joining me today. As a little bonus, I'm going to give you a private cheat sheet, 3 levers to pull to increase traffic right now. This cheat sheet will help you generate more opportunities without spending more money or wasting lots of time. If you want a copy, stick around to the very end and I'll show you how you can get one. Deal? So before we continue, I'll also show you how you can increase your conversion rates without spending more money, buying more software, or hiring more staff. How you can build your own brand instead of third-party vendors' brands. How you can own your data and traffic even in today's ever-changing privacy world. The 4 keys to building a strong team and finding quality partners you can trust to get more traffic on demand, make more sales, and have more time to invest in building your team. I'm here to show you how you can generate more traffic using the Auto Dealer Accelerator without having to invest tons of money or wait months to get results. Here's my promise: a step-by-step guide for leveraging your data, increasing sales, and crushing your competition without all the usual double talk from digital marketing agencies and the usual vanity metrics. I have some pretty cool secrets about how to attract ready car buyers online and build your brand in the process. Plus, some crucial things you'll need to understand about what engages and converts leads online. Does this sound like you? Do you suspect you can double your business, but struggle to get the appropriate amount of traffic to your store each month? Do you believe you can win if you could just get more traffic, but have a hard time keeping up with all the levers or buttons to pull or how digital marketing really works? Do you want to grow your business, but you're tired of hearing about reach, impressions, and clicks? Maybe you're frustrated with third-party lead providers, OEMs dictating who you can and can't use for marketing, or disappointed with agencies who give $1 million pitch and a 10-cent delivery. Are you spending tons of money with agencies that don't answer when you call? Or they get you with an account manager that's new in the business? You're investing tons of money with people who aren't interested or invested in your personal success. Or maybe you're working with agencies who'd rather make an excuse than deliver the results that you need. Most of what you've been told about accelerating growth and growing your dealership is completely wrong. The real problem, you see, advertising doesn't actually sell more cars. That's a false narrative that's been pushed on dealers for decades. Your team is the one who sells more cars. Your advertising strategy and systems simply dictate how many swings of the bat your team gets every month. And I bet nobody taught you the Auto Dealer Accelerator system. You need a proven system to create traffic on demand. You need a strategy to convert more tire kickers to CRM leads, and a framework to increase your lead conversion rate, and a process to create more appointments. You really need these things so that you can close more deals, so you can have more time to really invest in your greatest asset, which is your team. And you can get more swings, actually lots more swings, without all the double talk, vanity metrics, huge expenses, wasted time, and empty promises or excuses. You can achieve these results without excuses from an agency, and you can have a personal line to an executive who cares, experience a high level of success, and ultimately peace of mind knowing that your ad dollars are working effectively without your direct supervision. Here's what you really need to know. Dealerships can dominate by creating repeatable systems that scale. Dealers can create an unfair advantage by owning their brand online. They set new records by putting traffic on autopilot so they can focus on their team and managing their inventory. Dealers achieve record profits by making the customer the star of the journey, getting more visitors into their showroom, and close the customer when they're there. At the end of the day, conversations, qualified leads, and confirmed appointments sell more cars. This is an easy system for generating more traffic, higher conversions, optimizing your advertising by delivering world-class customer experiences, implementing systems to separate the buyers from the liars, and providing a 0-second response time, enabling you to engage with leads in the medium they prefer. If you're like most dealers, you know you can really grow your team and open more stores, but feel the stress of the daily metrics, local competition, and ad fatigue. You just don't know how to get ahead of it all. I know I've been there. I was so focused on the here and now, I wasn't able to build and develop the team or the strategy for the future of my organization. So who am I? My name is Chad Brooks, founder of the Auto Dealer Accelerated System. I'm a serial entrepreneur with 6 businesses ranging from software to digital marketing to real estate. I've generated over $120 million in revenue in the automotive space, working with over 1,700 franchise dealerships for the past 15 years. I've been a CEO, investor, advisor, and most importantly, an advocate to dealer principals, general managers, and high-performing GSMs on how they can achieve the same success I have. My specialty is helping dealer principals and general managers eliminate waste, increase profits, and scale their dealership without wasting time or spending tons of money. Guys, here's the confession. I struggled too, big time. Matter of fact, I hit rock bottom in August of 2007, just before the greatest recession since the Great Depressions. That was when dealerships were filing bankruptcy, shuttering their doors by the thousands, and OEMs were being bailed out by taxpayers. To say it was hard would be an understatement. However, looking back, it instilled a very important discipline in me that may not have otherwise been instilled if I had another option. That discipline was perseverance and work ethic. There's no substitute for taking massive action. So after 2 years of cold calling 12 to 14 hours a day, my business finally started to grow. As a matter of fact, within 5 years, we were doing over 15 million in annual revenue. Even though my business was growing fast, I was making tons of money. I had a big problem. I was miserable. I was burnt out, overworked, carrying the entire load of my company on my shoulders. On the outside, it looked great. Fast cars, making millions, big house. But on the inside, I was miserable. So in the end, I fought it for 3 years. And after making millions, I shut it down. That's it. I failed. I quit. I bought a motorhome, and I spent the next 2 years on the road with my wife and my 2 young daughters, just trying to decompress and find out what I needed to do to build a sustainable business that was more than just me. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed, felt like quitting, or felt that nobody cares as much as you do, don't worry. You're not alone. The turning point was when I decided to stop starting over every month at zero and developed a new business model and strategy. I decided to commit to a real system and not quit until I saw results. Most importantly, I decided to put my efforts on developing other leaders within my organization. And what happened next was rather unexpected. My life changed forever. During my 2-year sabbatical in the motorhome, I asked myself, what real problems do my dealer clients have, and how can I help solve them? So I came up with a business strategy that revolved around generating traffic, converting leads, and booking appointments. I decided to park the motorhome, and this time I was adamant about building a team and also building software that helps solve our clients' biggest problems. I basically accidentally discovered I needed to solve bigger problems that my clients had, and that was the key to creating a sustainable business. So at the end of the day, there's a couple things you got to stop, okay? The only pathway to lasting success is not about endless hours working. It's about stopping to think about what's really important, then taking action and executing, which for most of us is outside our comfort zone. You've got to stop doing the most amount of work and start doing the most amount of thinking. Stop being the best doer and start being the best recruiter, the best leader, and the best coach. You've got to stop evaluating your entire business on a week-to-week or month-to-month basis and start implementing all the tips and tricks it turned me a decade to learn. You got to implement those to grow your dealership, which ultimately means growing and leading your team. Here's why this is important. I've helped over 1,700 dealerships increase sales, profits, and quality of their life with the Auto Dealer Accelerated system. It's an easy system for generating traffic, generating higher conversions, and optimizing your advertising. And I want to help you generate more traffic in 30 days, sell 30 to 50 more cars per month within 6 months, help you grow your business, develop your team, and ultimately help you to create a better version of yourself within a year. So here's the 4 keys to the Auto Dealer Accelerator system. Number 1, rebalancing your advertising budget. Number 2, increase your traffic. Number 3, increase your conversion with quality leads. And number 4, own your data and build your own brand. So I'm going to unpack those real quick. Step 1, this first step, rebalancing your budget, is the key. It's mission critical because you're either investing money to build your brand or someone else's. Most dealers are heavy in third-party lead providers. They're heavy in paid search, and they're not spending nearly enough money on paid social to get more awareness, more brand recognition, and more first-party leads and sales within your community. They say things like, oh yeah, I'm already doing Facebook and Instagram with XYZ provider, from my OEM. Listen, guys, I got to tell you, spending $15,000 on third-party lead providers and $1,500 on some bullshit OEM package on social isn't going to get it done. That's only going to put you right back in the month-to-month trap. So step 2, after you rebalanced your advertising budget, you're going to focus on increasing your traffic. Ultimately, consumers care about inventory first. Keep the car the star. And even in the digital marketing age, that principle still applies. So you got to pick the right channels that will allow you to generate inventory-specific leads and conversations with customers in your market. Once you've selected the right channels, you must pick the 3 goals for your store to track and attack. Step 3, increase your conversions. If you deliver a better experience to every single customer, you will win. Let's face it, most customers these days, they prefer to communicate via text. That could be email, text, messenger, WhatsApp, website chat. That means the initial conversation's happening online. You must have a communication system that allows you to meet them at that medium. And at the end of the day, clicks, impressions, and reach don't sell you more cars. Your advertising strategy should be about leads, phone pops, conversations, and appointments. Because at the end of the day, sales qualified leads and confirmed appointments sell more cars. So step 4, own your data. By continuously organizing, systemizing, and analyzing your data, you can create more meaningful conversations and experiences with each customer, as well as a more relevant and targeted ads for each prospect. With this strategy, you'll own the consumer data in your PMA, and eventually it'll allow you to communicate with customers at a fractional cost compared to traditional advertising methods. Here's why this is important. You're running a dealership to win and to win big. You're working your ass off, not just to create a good store. You want to create a badass store that's printing cash and growing people. You will kick ass, crush your competition, and print money by implementing systems that deliver predictable outcomes. But maybe you've been bit before. Maybe you're worried this is just another big pitch that'll fall short, or that you don't understand all this digital advertising, traffic conversion, and big data stuff. Or maybe you're worried that what'll happen if you try and you fail. But if you're like most people, you may be thinking, man, growing my store can't be this easy. Maybe you're saying this sounds easier than it really is. If it's this easy, Chad, why isn't everyone doing it? Perhaps you didn't realize this is simple, but not easy. There's a big difference. That's why our agency is here to help you with every step of the way, delivering results, not excuses. Because you're right, most dealerships are already doing this, but here's the problem. It's all fragmented. It's not a part of an overarching growth strategy. So clearly, the Auto Dealer Accelerated system works. What I've shown you is the exact system I've personally used to grow dozens of stores from 50 cars a month to $150 to 200, or 150 to 200 car stores to 250, 300. We've taken 300 car stores to 500 and beyond. And if you'd like me to help you implement everything we've gone over, I'd be honored. Here's how to do it. I'm not going to get all hypey. You've listened to me. You've heard my story. You know what I'm saying can help you. So step 1, rebalance your ad budget. Step 2, lead conversion analysis. Step 3, take massive action. Tipping the scales in your favor is about getting the tools, resources, and know-how you need to immediately grow your dealership and lead your team. You can get a complete step-by-step guide to rebalancing your budget, building your brand, generating more traffic, and converting more leads. And guys, listen, skip the dumb text of trial and error, because this course has proven to bring real measurable value. And it's taken me 15 years to learn these lessons, okay? The key to growing your dealership is not about advertising, okay? It's about putting advertising on autopilot so you can focus on building other leaders. That's the key. So how does it work? It'll take 2 simple steps. Fill out the application form below to apply for an expert session to start working with us. Once you apply, you'll be redirected to a calendar page where you can book a call and we can go from there. The Auto Dealer Accelerator system becomes your secret weapon to generate more traffic, build your brand, own your data, develop your leaders, grow your team, sell more cars, and at the end of the day, make more money. Here's what some of our clients are saying about us. We've got dozens and dozens of case studies, guys. Okay? So if not now, when? When will you trust that you have a friend in the traffic business so you can focus on growing your team? When will you relax and trust your partner to produce results, generate traffic on demand, and focus on developing your business? When will you stop getting the same old broke down excuses, settling for vanity metrics, cold vendors, big box providers, or OEM dictated spend who don't have a personal relationship with you, or struggling to manage your marketing and allow your team to deliver on the car deals? When will you finally take action? Apply to work with us to achieve time, freedom, and peace of mind. It's time to make your decision and take a leap forward. Fill out the application form below and start turning your dreams into a reality now.